It's really nice to see the turnout, and being a show that's celebrating 50 years is a great testimony to the show and to all the cast, the Corday family, to NBC, and just all the vets who've been here for many years and been a main fabric of the show, like Deidre Hall, Drake Hogestyn, Joe Mascolo, John Aniston, Peggy McCay. The list is long, and they're still here. Supporting the show, and then it's a great being a part of that family such as this.
Obviously, the show having been on almost 50 years right now, and we're celebrating that, and I think that they're very loyal viewers, and we've seen that over time. So that's a great thing.
Just seeing the generational, from your grandmothers, your great grandmother, mother's daughter. It's like. It's just still trying to tap into a new audience and stay in a good story that's I know so many people that have their wives' husbands will be watching, they just can't miss it, or they want to know what's going on. So I think there's the conventional storylines and unconventional storylines that people are connecting with that that aren't talked about. You want to have something that's a very pulls your string a bit, and so I think they're doing a good job in trying to keep that connection to the audience and what's going on in the mainstream.
And also mix it up a bit.
You got to mix it up.
We're in a time now where it's good to tell some controversial stuff.
Yeah.
Have some storylines that set people back a bit.
And today he came up with a new story idea, church and state.
Yeah, because I worked for the state, I was in the police department, and he was at the church, and so we're going to open a bar called Church and State, and
we're going to pitch
everyone's welcome.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a new direction for Eric. I think that he's gone and been dealing with the choices to be made of to be with the church, faith-driven, and then his relationship with Nicole, and which direction to take it. He's just having a tug of war, a push-pull war, internal about what he's going to do, and I think that there's going to be a lot of new turns and directions where he's going to go and get clarity. I think I'm in that ballpark about what's going on, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen too, Greg. I am. And
glad to hear that.
Thank you.
It's good to have a fan in your own cast.
Right?
Yeah.
So my character made this terrible mistake and cheated on his girlfriend, and then she found out, and the whole thing Chernobyl, as it will. And so now I'm sort of trying to win my way back into her good graces, keeping her brother out of jail because he beat up this other guy. And I'm like, you can't just go around beating people up. You're gonna get arrested. And all the while knowing that that's my ex's brother, and I'm like keeping him out of jail. See how that's kind of helping, right? So doing that, and also there's a big twist turn coming up for this character, like as far as what he's basically dedicated his life to is it's gonna change. So that's it's heavy. So that's coming up.